What's up everyone? I have a 5 Panda victory for today. So in the thumbnail and title I have most likely called this 5 of a kind impossible. Why have I done that? The reason is because of the Panda's ability. In case you don't know, Panda is a tier 2 unit and its ability is fainting itself in order to give these stats to the unit in front of it. So when you have 5 of a kind Panda, in reality what you really have is a single Panda trying to take out an entire team of 5 units from the enemy team. So yeah, it's not an easy task to overcome, but we'll be using the build that I showed off last week, generating an infinite amount of gold and generating 50-50 shop. Hopefully that gets us to sufficient stats for a single Panda with good equipment to be able to take out an entire enemy team early on. But for now we'll have to set up for the combo, and I think we have honestly a pretty decent start. We had a double level up available. I only took the single level up though. I think now I'm going to take the second. And Weasel is one of the best pets that you could be hoping for with this kind of combo, because you're really looking for several puzzle pieces. Here we peel into a flea, which is not perfect, but I think I'll hold it for the round, and I'll replace the sturgeon with a stork because I think it's going to be better in the late game. And yeah, in case you have not watched the video that I made on the infinite gold build, I highly recommend that you watch it. It's basically my magnum opus, I think. But for now we're just going to focus on getting some wins. Obviously, if we want to make the 5 of a kind Panda work, we don't have the luxury of going to turns 16 and 17 and so on. We have to win early on, and we'll do so by getting an early secretary bird. We also have quite a bit of stats because of the capybara, and next time we're probably going to transition into one more capybara as well as a stork. For now we're just hoping to win, which is not super likely. But actually the math turns out to be kind of fortunate, but still we end up losing, which is kind of sad. We have only 3 hearts to work with, but the build is going to see a spike in its efficiency as we include the second stork. We are also preserving a level up, yep, on the capybara, which we are going to buy right now. Hopefully we win. Thankfully we face this weak team, so we are going to be just fine, I think. Yep. And I'm keeping levels for turn 7 because I really want to see the wolf. That's one of the puzzle pieces that I'm hoping for. Unfortunately we didn't find the wolf. Nayala could be kind of useful with the trumpets, but instead I tried to focus on getting a blobfish. That way I can get the level 3 wolf sooner, maybe invest in a level 2 blobfish right now and peel it onto the wolf later on. Unfortunately the rolls are not perfect right now, but at least we did all into another secretary bird, so having 2 of them is going to be quite the boom for us, and actually we're going to even get a level up maybe next turn on the secretary bird. Meantime we're hoping for a win. Is the math going to be kind to us? And I think it might be. I think Fritz would be proud of this run, like me using secretary bird as well as a banana. And now we're going to even include a blobfish, which is actually not part of the golden pack, so I don't think he'd really care about that. But yeah, we have a very strong setup. Double banana, going to ensure that we get multiple triggers from the secretary bird. Hopefully we take out this big team. They have huge stats, but we do get kinda lucky with rolling the anteater there, not that we really needed it. And yeah, we're hoping to level up the blobfish, find the wolf as soon as possible. I don't think there's any point in us buying cans right now. We'll do that when we get to the infinite gold combo. For now though, we do find the blobfish and the wolf in a single roll, so we'll be very happy, especially when we level up in a pteranodon just like that. So we have to say goodbye to the capybara in order to fit something in. Here I try to be a little bit creative, taking the pteranodon in hopes of using the same level 2 blobfish in order to get multiple experience. Here I think about selling the secretary bird for a little bit. I don't remember if I actually do that. I don't think it's wise. Yeah, we would rather sell the stork right there. So we get the level 2 wolf, we get the monkey, and most importantly the blobfish comes back to us, so we can pill it again maybe next turn. And yeah, next turn we will have the opportunity to get a level 3 wolf with the wolf that we just found in the shop, as well as the blobfish pill. For now I think we are going to be just fine, because we have a level 2 secretary bird as well as double wolf, and our opponent is going for something kinda janky with a frontline turkey. So yeah, you can see it's not even close there. But yeah, we're almost set up perfectly, I think. We'll get the level 3 wolf, we'll get the blobfish back even to maybe hopefully get the pteranodon up to level 2, which is going to help set up for an easier time getting the infinite. We even level up into oyster, which isn't the most important thing, but it's at least one free gold, which is I think the best we could have done there. And maybe we take the level up on the pteranodon. It's also going to reset the triggers, and maybe it will be extra useful in combat. Or maybe we just sell the blobfish instead and roll with the hammerhead shark for the extra gold generation. Kind of risky right here, honestly. If I want to win early, I should be playing for tempo, and selling most of my units, or most of my good units, I don't think is good tempo. But I think we'll be lucky right here. The matchup doesn't have terribly high stats, and when you're having a level 2 wolf or level 3 wolf with a level 2 secretary bird, it's kind of easy pickings. So yeah, all that we need is a pill, and we can start the infinite gold combo. I'll probably skip ahead because the entire combo took like 30 minutes to get working, or to get to its final stages. But yeah, we find the pill right here, and we can start working on getting the shop to 50-50. If you haven't watched how I do it, I recommend checking out my video once again, but for now we're going to skip ahead past this tedious phase, and very shortly we will be at a 50-50 shop. Just in a second I will make the transition. Here we go, and here we are back with the 50-50 shop on the same turn. You can see I have frozen some pteranodons, but here is the point that I decided to go for the 5 of a kind panda. I immediately roll into another one, but I don't think I really want to include all 5 pandas on the team just yet, because I kind of want to take myself up to the 9 wins and then transition to the 5 of a kind, so maybe I have a better shot of winning. So we're going to take the weasel right here. It's also going to give us 1 extra gold. One of the pandas goes to the front, so that way it doesn't faint, and the other goes behind the wolf, so it actually manages to give some stats. And I think we're going to be pretty successful right here, yeah. Keep in mind this is still turn 11, and they can't even take out the weasel that we had at the second position, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, we do find the third panda. We will not take it immediately, as I said. We also want to be pilling the wolf in order to get the 18 gold that it has. And you can see on turn 11 I have also been buying avocados. So yeah, we have 30 gold to work with on this turn. We're going to use it to buy some equipment. Maybe for the fun of it we'll get some of the pandas up to level 2 as well. Yep, we do sell the pteranodon. We're going to pill the wolf as well. Get the 18 gold. We sell one of the units, include the panda. And we are going to put equipment, as I said, but we are also going to look for something that is going to improve the team, so that even if the pandas manage to faint, we can claim the win regardless, as we do find the 5 of a kind. So yeah, stuff like the flea maybe potentially can be useful. The melon right there, we actually roll into another 2 pandas, so we can take a level just for the meme. And yep, we get a hamster as well, a 50-50. And I think actually the best strategy would be to go for the leopards. And you can see I find here one in the shop, and I'm going to put it in immediately. I'm also going to replace this hamster for yet another leopard. And I was considering even getting a leopard up to level 2 just to make sure that we definitely win, but I don't think we're going to need any extra help. It's turn 12 still, so we should be okay. Yep, you can see our opponent does not have the stats, and the leopards are there to claim the victory. So yeah, we're going to transition into the 5 of a kind now, but not before we get some extra levels. We did purchase some avocados in the shop last turn as well, so we do have a lot of gold to work with. Maybe I should have considered taking a banana right there, because that spawns a monkey that can potentially claim the victory. But I was thinking hopefully I put some equipment on that's going to protect me from snipes. And hopefully the backline pandas absorb as many of the snipes as possible, but in hindsight I don't think that was the brightest idea, I must admit. I think stuff like the eggplant is going to be better to potentially mess up positioning and hopefully get a win that way. We are going to maybe freeze the banana, hopefully. Yeah, you can see I'm thinking about it and I do eventually freeze it, so I don't think we're going to be winning on this turn. They have a 50-50 almost, which is unfortunate because we only have a single 50-50 with equipment as well. But this here is going to be the final turn. I think I'm going to put yet another eggplant on one of the pandas and we're going to win right here. So I really hope you enjoyed the run. If you did, I hope that you like, sub, do all the generic stuff. And I will talk to you next time. Take care.